some of the following scenes may be disturbing for some viewers. We started as a horse rescue, hence the name, Tenerife Horse Rescue. However, due to the high demand of animals that need rescuing, we became a farm animal rescue. We also have cats and dogs too, but that's another topic. Today's video is about pigs, the most challenging rescue animals out of 23 different species of animals that we have here. It's really true. They are the most challenging, but not for the reasons you might expect. This video contains live footage of castration. It is here for educational purposes and to share some of the unexpected challenges we have about pigs. We have been waiting almost 1 year to finally be able to castrate our pigs. We've had to keep them in solitude, unable to live with the girls, for obvious reasons, and unable to live together due to fighting, so they had to live alone and sexually frustrated, which is a real problem for a boar. In uncommon circumstances that for our Pumba can cause blood, pain and extreme misery. There was nothing we could do until we were finally permitted to bring them to freedom in the form of castration. Let's start with the not so exciting, but truly biggest challenge we have in all of our animal rescue journey. It's not the heartbreak or the finances, the burnout or lack of volunteers, things which you might expect. It's actually legalities, licenses, permissions, inspections, and outdated laws. Laws which animal rescues do not fit into any category of. This affects every aspect of opening an animal sanctuary in Spain, making an already difficult project even harder. Something I could, and probably should, make an entire video on. But today is just about the pigs. It's where the crazy rules really become crazy. Currently, we have 4 pigs, 2 females, Daisy and Maisie, who are categorized as farm animals. Now, we still have a battle to legalize their rescue, but if I told you every legal battle, this video would be 10 hours long. So today is about Mr. Waterson and Pumba. Although they are pigs, they're not the right type of pigs. They're considered invasive species, which actually comes under a zoo license rather than a farm license. This meant technically we were still not able to register and legalize their rescue. The irony is that both of their rescue stories included the town hall and government organizations which contacted us to save the pigs. But still, it was not possible to legalize even a rescue from the place which needed to grant the permissions for the rescue. The problem is that there is no category for this rescue, which meant we had to nervously wait because technically we could have been in trouble for possession of an illegal animal that was rescued from death. But what were we to do? Leave them on the streets to die? Of course not. We have to fight for what's right, so we took a risk. We watched them gain the strength and condition, but we also watched them suffer while we waited, questioning if letting them die may have been a kinder option at this point. We waited patiently for the answer of what we could do for their future. One day, we were even told some devastating news that Pumba may have to be slaughtered because he was part wild animal. However, we still didn't give up hope, and thankfully one day the phone call we'd all been waiting for, the permission to keep them, and more importantly, the permission that we could castrate them. It was great news, but it came with another challenge. Do you know how difficult it is to find a vet who will legally castrate invasive pigs on a small island with limited resources? Almost impossible is the answer. Until we finally convinced a farming vet to help us. With only him on the island, his time is usually limited to big farms and not for 1 or 2 farm animals. However, we are very grateful that he did make an exception for us. I think he understood our desperation at this point. The day came, volunteers joined in to help and learn. And as you saw, Mr. Waterson's castration went very smoothly. He accepted the anesthesia well, and the entire procedure went without any complications. Pumba, however, did not go quite so smoothly. 1 hour later, and at maximum anesthesia, he was still putting up a fight. Fear and dread came over us as we imagined having to abort mission and having to go back to watching him suffer. It's painful, challenging, and while wrestling a terrified pig to the ground, promising him it's for his benefit. Rescue life isn't pretty, especially on an island without access to some common resources. But rescue is doing the very best you can do to help every animal you can possibly, in whatever way it means necessary. Thank you so much for watching, and well done if you made it through this graphic video. Your support helps us to make a difference, and together we can help more. Links are below if you want to follow any of our animals' journey.